It's Thanksgiving, like it's family time. Why not bring the whole? Exactly. Everybody need to be out here.
Thousands of people touching down at Hartsville-Jackson Atlanta International Airport to reunite in time for Thanksgiving. And the closer it gets to the holiday, the more people at the airport.
It's a lot of people everywhere. Yeah, it's the busiest travel season.
Not everyone is airbound for their turkey dinner. AAA says over 40,000 Georgians are set to hit the road this Thanksgiving.
We see increases in both crashes and fatalities, and some that really sort of rise to the top of those are generally 4th of July, this Thanksgiving week, and then New Year's in that week after Christmas.
Looking at numbers over the years, the Georgia Department of Transportation specifically sees more crashes the Monday and Tuesday before Thanksgiving and more fatalities the Wednesday before and on Thanksgiving Day.
You look at that from a perspective of there's less crashes, why are there more fatalities? Well, we've got our families in the car.
Over the years, Atlanta News First has spoken to family members who lost loved ones the week of Thanksgiving. In 2018, 12-year-old Braden Stevenson was killed when a car ran off the road and ran him over when he was in his closed garage.
I hit the floor, and all I could do was cry out. All I could do is just do what I could to release the pain.
And in 2021, we spoke to a woman who lost her father right before the holiday.
It hasn't even set in for me that he's not going to be a part of Thanksgiving at all.
The Georgia Department of Transportation says the cause of many fatalities and crashes on the road during this holiday period is people driving distracted, trying to keep an eye on their casseroles, keep an eye on fighting children, looking at their GPS for directions. So they advise people to stay focused on the roadway and make sure to buckle your seatbelts. For now, reporting live at Hartsville-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.